Jason's been quick to say, hey, thank goodness we brought Mason in here, but how does it impact the way you guys stack up and your take on the injury as it affects the bullpen?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to continue to be something that, we won't really have an answer to right away, but, I think that some guys will relish in having the opportunity to pitch in those spots. Obviously, we're still extremely deep down there, and I think if a starter gets through 5, we still feel really good about, the 4 guys that we know we're going to. But yeah, everybody's here for a reason in the big leagues, and some of that is getting the opportunity to perform in spots that matter a little bit more. So I think for some guys it could be big.
All of you guys have battled some injury at some point in your career. When you were watching what happened yesterday, was it as stunning to you as it appeared to those of us on the outside, like couldn't figure out what had happened?
Yeah, it's something like that happens so fast. It's kind of like you see him on the ground and you know something's really wrong, but you don't really understand how you got there. So yeah, just in that moment, just at least for me, just saying a prayer for him that regardless of the outcome, that he'll be okay and have a chance to get back on that mound again.
Have they talked to you guys, admittedly early now, but have they talked to you about how it may impact shuffling the deck out there at all?
No, not yet. I think all the guys here are self-aware enough to know that it does impact our roles, but how that happens remains to be seen.
Have you gotten a chance to know him on a personal level at all, and what type of spirit he has and kind of personality? Yeah. What does he bring to the pen?
Yeah, I mean, the pen and the team as a whole, he's just an extremely positive guy. And even after the injury yesterday, just obviously he's emotional about it and really disappointed that it happened, but just the way that he carries himself on a daily basis, injury, non-injury, success, failure, he's just a really special person. So he's going to continue to be that guy. Like I said yesterday, we all know that, and we're lucky to have him.
How do you think this bullpen specifically is set to withstand a lot of pretty substantial loss with the depth you have? You guys are able to.
Yeah, I mean, injuries are never ideal, no matter how much depth you have. But a lot of times you see an injury really expose a lack of depth. I think in this case it's going to show our depth, kind of advocate for that. Obviously he's a huge part of the success that this team's had the entire year. So it's not going to be an easy void to fill, but I think guys are going to step up to that challenge.
You guys are getting tested right now with the injuries, a lot of adversity with Bogaerts being out for this month, and of course with Jason Adam. How much belief is there in this clubhouse right now?
Yeah, there's still a ton of belief, and the expectations don't change. Bogey and Jason both would be the first to say that the expectations remain the same, and they're going to do everything they can from the position they're in to help us. But ultimately, this was never going to be one person that was going to carry us to where we wanted to be. So it's just about filling those shoes to the best that we can.